Someone commented on my last post about the world's oldest religions and brought up Ifa, and I want to speak on that because they were absolutely right to mention it. Ifa is one of the oldest spiritual systems still practiced today, but because it's primarily an oral tradition, it's often left out of conversations about documented religion, and honestly, that in itself is a problem. Just because something wasn't written down in a book or carved into stone doesn't mean it wasn't preserved with precision. Ifa has been passed down through priests, diviners, and initiates for generations, not through scripture, but through memory, ritual, and divination. It's the foundation of the Yoruba spiritual tradition and centers around divine wisdom, ancestral guidance, and the balance between fate and free will. Divination is done using sacred tools like the ikin or opele to receive messages from the spiritual realm, specifically through the odu, which is an expansive oral archive of parables, cosmology, and ethical teachings. And what makes Ifa even more powerful is that it survived the transatlantic slave trade. Enslaved Africans carried it in their spirit even when everything else was stripped away. Through that, it evolved into other Orisha-based traditions like santería or lukumí or candomblé. The names may change and the language may shift, but the core remains: reverence, remembrance, and relationship with the divine. So when we talk about religion, we definitely can't just center what's been physically archived. We have to remember that some cultures preserve truth differently, and that's just as beautiful. I didn't include Ifa in the original post because I was sticking to what scholars tend to classify as religion, but this oral tradition also needs to be included in a larger conversation. So thank you so much for this comment. If you made it to the end of this video, my name is Mikayla Rose, and I am an astrologer, theologian, and sacred liaison, and my mission is to weave a fragmented God back into its whole. So if you're curious about world religion, spiritual history, and the common thread running through them all, be sure to give me a follow.